completely, at least for the farmers that are on the call, or this problem should be reduced to its barest minimum for the farmers that are on the call. So I believe I've had a little overview of the training of the Better Farmers Training Project. So it's all about making farmers better, all about improving their lives, all about improving their yields. Because we all grew up learning the subsistence farming, farming on a small level, learning the localized farming. So when we have access to more, we have access to better knowledge through training like this, we can now know that, okay, let me take, for example, spacing when you're planting. You might have learned that, okay, you have to space. The traditional way is you count your legs. So you throw your legs 1, 2, 3, 4. You have done your spacing. During the training now, we can say, okay, if you're farming in a large farm, okay, use this tool to measure. No more use your legs, because if it's a large farm, you can't do that for everything. Use this tool to measure. Digital agriculture, how can we incorporate the digital life now into agriculture to have a better yield? For example, now you want to count, should I say, your yields in the farm. I'm thinking of a crop to use now, and you want to do that manually. But we have a drone. You set up a drone and use your drone and count everything in minutes instead of using hours. So how can we incorporate digital life into agriculture to make it more better? Please, Peter, do you have more understanding now of the project?
Yes, I perfectly understand. It is beautiful that I've seen an initiative like this that wants to bring in technology to agriculture. Agriculture is very profitable, and technology in it will grow to, to very, very greater heights. So, we as moderators, we as MCs that will MC these different sessions that you just mentioned, both, I think, did you say 4 to 8? No, 4 to 6, then 7 to 9, something like that.
Yes,
We
yes,
that
4 to
will
6 and 7 to 9.
Yes, yes. We the moderators that will take that. I think most of us are blank on what will happen, because when we come as moderators, we are supposed to have what we call the order of activities for what's going to take place. I'm sure we'll have different guests from different sessions, if not even guests, at least people that want to learn, people that want to know more about what we are there to do. And since we are moderating that, do we have something laid out? Okay, as a moderator, you will first start with this. I'm very, very sure. I'm not, that should not even be a question. I'm very sure that we have the order of activities that will take place during these different sessions. Then, also to the benefit of all of us, I think it was very, very essential that that was duly explained. But still, do we have the right? Do we have the right to impute our own, our own intellectual contributions during this discussion? Is it going to be, my main question is it going to be an open discussion, or we'll have something that's brought to us? Okay, say this as a moderator. You don't have to do this. You okay? Say, is it going to be a kind of group discussion, how we have in school? Sorry to mention that. Is it going to be a kind of group discussion, or is it going to be something that's statutory on what we are supposed to say? Something like an address to a group of people that we are giving this initiative to. So please, those sorry to bother you again on these explanations, but please, I would love to inquire more on those two aspects I've just asked. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. You keep saying sorry, but we need questions. So please, Mr. Black, please, you raised your hand, sir.
All right, thank you very much. I have a small window. So, yeah, Mr. Peter, thank you, McDonald. You don't need to be saying sorry. This is why we had this session, this question and answer session. Now, let me just put it plainly here. This is a training session. We have facilitators that are coming to train participants, farmers. We have a WhatsApp group of over 3,000 farmers that are participating in this virtual training session. Your job as an MC is to moderate the order of events. Yes, there is an order of events. There will be a question and answer time. You as a moderator, you are allowed to ask questions too, because of course you will learn one or two things there that day, but there is a specialist, there's an expert that is coming to do the training. You will be given the order of the day. Your job is to make sure that the training moves smoothly, and your job is to also make sure that it is not chaotic, and not your job there is not to come and pass the knowledge. There is an expert that will come and pass the knowledge. You will be given that breakdown of events. Also, when you talk about your contribution, yes, of course, there are times you will have to link one conversation to another, and there are times you will have to reiterate a particular announcement, because apart from the training, which will happen for 1 hour 30 minutes, there is a 15 minutes in the beginning for introductions, for announcements. At the end of the class, there's also introductions and announcements, which will be handled by the moderator or any other person as assigned by the PO. So your job there basically is to come and ensure a very smooth, a chaotic free, and a very, very interesting learning session for both the facilitator that will come and the over 3,000 participants who will be viewing both on Google Meet and on YouTube. So we are streaming on Google Meet, which has a highest capacity of 150 participants, and the rest can go to YouTube. So you will have people complaining, I joined, I could not join, this. You tell them, please, if your friends are telling you they cannot join you Google Meet because it's full, they should go to YouTube. We will drop both links in the WhatsApp group. We had almost a month of registration process. Over 3,000 people have registered. We cannot have a Google Meet platform that will take all 3,000 people. That's one. Two, it's not even all 3,000 people that will come to class. From our experience, we've done this before. We will have, at least in the first class, I know we'll have up to 300, 400, 500 people that want to participate. After that, it begins to drop. So on the Google Meet, we have 150 capacity. Every other person goes to YouTube to watch via the link. There are going to be 12 sessions. Each training will have 6 sessions. That's the one. 4 to 6 will be 6, 7 to 9 will be 6, and it will be shared among each of you to handle 4 sessions each, based on your availability and your convenience. So I think that covers your question. That answers the question and your role as a moderator in this event and for every other person.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very, very much, sir. Please, Sir Peter, are you okay? Do you have any other question?
Yes, I think so far that has been the best explanation I've got. I did not say that you did not give a good explanation, but I think that explanation is very, very elaborate for me to understand. I think all of us here we get that. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Peter. Miss Cassie, please, do you have a question?
Okay, good evening.
Good
All right,
evening.
Mr. Peter has asked all the questions, the table, like the should I call it list? How do they call it? This thing, order of events, kind of the things we are supposed to do before the speaker comes up and after the speaker comes up, like that announcement. I think we'll be giving the announcement, and any other thing that comes up, I'll ask in the group. So for now, I'm okay.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Miss Fortune, please. Do you have a question?
Did you hear me?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Thank you very much.
Did you hear me at all?
Yes, I did. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right. Miss Fortune, please.
All right.
All right.
I don't have any question, please. Thank you.
All right, please, McDonald, before you come in, yeah, I need to reiterate, please, moderators, on those days, you need to put on your video. So it will be important that you make sure you find a comfortable environment and a serene and aesthetic. Yeah, aesthetic is the word I was looking for. Aesthetic environment. Please, on that day, you have to put on your video. Yes, maybe when the facilitator is training, you can put it off, but anytime you are coming on, your video has to come on. That is a no-brainer. So please, you prepare for that in terms of your dressing and in terms of your background. And then, of course, noise. So it is something you have to prepare ahead of. That is why we are asking you of your own convenience date. We are not forcing any date on you. We are asking you of your own convenient date. And also, Cassie, let me use you as an example right now. When you came in to speak the other time, I told you you were not listening to us. And that is true because you came in and were telling the facilitators, thank you, you've taken us through the module. Meanwhile, these guys, they did not train us on anything today. They were just asking questions. It showed that. So please, as a moderator, as an MC, while the facilitator is going on, yes, you may be tempted to say, let me go and do one or two things. But as a sharp MC, you can just pen down one or two things you hear first. Maybe stay the first 5-10 minutes and pen down one or two things, which will, when you come back and you want to just do maybe a reiteration to show that, to show continuity in the program, say what was done. So you do not come on and say, thank you so much, that was very lovely, and then you are sounding disconnected. So please, I'd really like us to be very, very intentional in the continuity of the project. Now, let me also add to what McDonald had said earlier. This is a training of the NGO that is organizing this training. It is a free virtual training for farmers. It will happen in several batches. This batch is going to happen for 3 weeks, two times every week, Tuesdays and Saturdays. By the time that the training is intended to improve, like we are saying, better farmers, to make farmers better. We know farmers in Africa, farmers in Nigeria are using crude method. We are trying to contribute our quota to make them develop and use better methods. And that is why we are bringing these experts to come and show them better method. The first class is about integrated pest management, how to manage pests in your farm and stop gambling and praying to God, God, I beg you, make pests no come. You are able to manage your farm the way advanced countries manage their farms and get productivity in terms of pests. The second training is about digital agriculture and agri-data management, showing you the benefits of taking data in your farm and using it to take decisions for future processes. So that is the whole essence. So when you're in fact, you've done with that, you have introduced the training and all the participants are there. They can partake in the 2 trainings, they can partake in 1 training. They don't have, as it's not compulsory, they have to do the 2. There are going to be certificates that are going to be issued, but the certificates, while every other component of this training is free, access to the real training, access to training materials that will be used for training, the certificate will only be issued to those that will make a minimum donation of 5,000 naira for each certificate. A donation, we call it a donation. We are an NGO. They are donating so that that project can keep up. They are donating so that that project can be alive. We can handle the next batch. Now, if you, for one of the certificates is 5,000 naira, for both of the certificates, instead of paying 10, you can pay 8,000 naira. There's going to be a link and a modality of payment which will be shared. These announcements may be made by you, the moderator, or by another person assigned by the PO. Of course, like we said, there will be an order of events, and then they will show everybody that is assigned for every activity. So basically, that is that. I wanted to add that before maybe Fortune or someone else rounds up.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. One thing I must remember is that please, moderators must join early, very, very early, because we will have 150 participants. So the moderators should join, moderators and facilitators should join even before other members join, so that we won't be kicked out of the call. Thank you very, very much. Okay, Sir William, please, do we have any technical glitch? I've seen that we are being streamed live on YouTube, and this call is open to every other participants. Please, do we have any other technical issues?
Yeah, no, nothing for now. I'm checking out everything. I think the only thing that we can do is make the facilitators co-hosts, like we do with Zoom, so that they can also have access to host features. But that's not available on Google Meet. And I'm also checking out the background music that Mr. Black made mention of. I don't know, there's not an option for that, but I'm trying to see how we can incorporate that into the call. And apart from that, yeah, we can live stream, we can record, which we might have seen the notifications, and we can mute everybody too as well, in case the class gets rowdy. There's how when everybody joins, everybody will just be making noise. So we can do that. We can also share our screen. So apart from that, I think we have everything that we need basically for the success of the project for now.
Yeah, also please, I want to add moderators. There is no, please let us wait 5 minutes. Once the time is
Hello, sir.
Please, I appeal that someone else should continue in his place, till when he comes back. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. I just had to check up if he would be back early enough. Okay, sir. Okay. So we are 80% or 90% ready. Sir Victor, please, do you have anything to say or anything to add, please, sir? Yeah, just wait one second. Sir Victor, please.
All right. So once again, good evening. So, well, from the looks of things, except Mr. Black reiterates more on what he's saying, but I believe every facilitator on board is at least knows what he or she needs to do at every certain point in time through the course of the program. So, but once again, I would love to say we appreciate your willingness to be part of this. Really appreciate it. Yeah. So please, just like Mr. Black was saying, to try and make it you know engaging as possible. There's always please do your best to just be there, just give in your time so that by the time the facilitator is done, you, the moderator, you know when to call him and to say, sir, this is the time, this is the time, this is what you should do, And of course, the question session, please and please, it will be very eminent. You guys pay attention to the question session so that we can maximize time also. But aside that, well, thank you very much, and we're looking forward to another excellent engagement. But I think Mr. Black is back. Yeah, I'm back, but you guys should go ahead. I think we've covered everything. I hope you guys heard me when I said there will be no African time. We'll start on time and all of that. So I think we are good. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Victor. Mr. Gabriel, please, can we share a screen? Like, can the facilitator share his or her screen, apart from the organization sharing the screen? I don't know if Mr. Gabriel is with us. Okay. Okay. So then also to the moderators, I remember that, like Mr. Victor said, is very you are allowed to bring in creativity and the flow of words. Then also, please, if during the training you have any question, please always feel free to drop it on the WhatsApp group. We will be active there to attend to all your questions. So the facilitator is taking too much time, or the question is taking too much time, especially the first session. The first session we have to close very early so that we can get prepared for the second session. So if there's any spillover or any questions during your training, please always feel free to drop it on the WhatsApp group, the moderators WhatsApp group, and you will be quickly attended to. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Black, please.
Yeah, okay. So I find it very, very important that I say this back publicly because Ekemini has reached out to me and has explained that actually my assumption is wrong. And I'm sorry, Ekemini. I think I did not hear your explanation, and I just assumed because in my own perspective, the comment you made did not connect with that stage that you came on board. I'm really, really sorry that probably there's a reason behind that comment. So please, I'm sorry about that. I just needed to make that public here. All right, so let's go ahead, please. Okay, we're shutting down, right?
Not shutting down. Mr. William just joined us. Please, thank you very, very much, sir, for that public apology. Thank you very much. Sir Gabriel, please, is it possible that the facilitators while facilitating share their screen?
Yes, they should. They should, yeah, they can do that.
McDonald, let's just test you while you're talking now. Have you seen the option to share your screen, McDonald?
Sure,
They
sure.
can
Yeah,
check
there
the
is.
options. Check
Okay,
the
so
options of
let's.
your receipts.
There's something else I discovered in Zoom. While one person is sharing, or students try to share. So, William, can you share your screen? Let us see if we will still have option of sharing, and so that we hope that they will not interrupt the session.
Okay.
William, you remember that thing where the students were doing annotation on the screen while we had to be clearing?
Yeah, but no, they can't do that with Google Meet. That's the feature for Zoom. They can't do it on Google Meet.
What I want to test now is, since all of us we are seeing option to share, when one person is sharing, can another person share and interrupt the other people?
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen. McDonald, try to share now. Try to share your screen.
Okay.
I don't think two persons can share at the same time.
Okay,
let's see. Or let me try sharing with my phone. Let me see.
I think it's possible because let me share my.
It's possible, but it says here replace Gold for own presentation with your own. So it has to tell them, like, if I should tap continue now. I'm coming. I'm trying to share with my phone.
Which side did it show? Is it on your phone, or it notified you as host that someone is trying to share?
No, I'm using my phone. It just showed me. Like, now I'm sharing with my phone and my laptop too. So they both can. Can you guys see my phone screen and my laptop screen?
Yes, and me too. I'm also sharing my screen too.
But I can't see yours.
No,
Mr. Williams,
it's not going to show big. It's not going to be on the main.
On my phone, I'm seeing my laptop screen and my phone screen as well. The same thing on my laptop. I'm seeing both my phone screen and my laptop screen, but I can't see you.
William,
sir,
please, you will have to go to Google Meet settings and check if there is a place where you can stop participants from sharing.
I think I saw something like that, but I don't know if it's for. Let me check again and see.
There should be something like allow participants to share screen. If you remove it, that means you will be the only one to share the screen.
Okay, share their screen. Yes, it's turned off. Now my phone owner has gone off. It's only the one for just my laptop that is working.
Also check in that settings. I hope is there no place that they says multiple hosts? Allow multiple hosts.
No, it's just host management, share screen, send reaction, turn on microphone, turn on video, send messages.
So the host management, in the host management, there's no place for creating multiple hosts.
No, host management means I can't do any of the things I'm doing now. It's either
okay. So apparently that means it's only you that will be able to share, because if we leave it open, we will have students that will be trying to that will be those that intentionally.
We have to let the facilitators know that we have to be the ones sharing their screen for them.
Okay, so PO, you will do that. McDonald, you will inform them that because of the setting on Google Meet, it's only us that will be able to share their screen.
Sir. Okay, yes, I will do that, sir. I will.
Yes. Then I don't know if Peter was here when I mentioned. Please, moderators, you have to monitor. We will be streaming on Google Meet and YouTube. Moderators, when you ask for questions, so like last time, we only asked for verbal questions from one or two participants. The rest are to send their questions via chat. So you will be monitoring YouTube chat page and Google Meet chat room for questions. You copy it. When the facilitator is done and is asking for questions, it is your job as moderator to read out the questions for the facilitator to answer. We will not take so much, maybe at most one or two persons, and that one or two persons, as they're asking their questions, they're also giving general appreciation to the facilitator. So we will not take so many students asking questions verbally. Your job is to keep on announcing that they should ask their questions, as they should type their questions in the chat, and your job will be to monitor the YouTube and the chat rooms in the YouTube and in the Google Meet, and take out the questions to ask when the moderator is done. All right, McDonald, over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Mr. Peter, please, I saw your hand one time. Do you still have a question, or are you okay?
Yes, yes. You know, I'm just on the background trying to get. Sorry, are you saying something, Michael?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So I was on the background trying to get the few information that Mr. Daniel was passing to each and every one of us. So I think me asking this question, I'm asking it on behalf of all the moderators that are here. In case of casualties, we know that we are not God and we cannot predict events. We are not sure it
Can
will
you guys
go
hear
out.
me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Sorry, I
Good
was
Yes, we
evening.
testing.
can.
Sorry, I was testing out the mic. I just found out I could not speak with yes, I can continue. Sorry.
No
Okay,
problem.
okay.
So, in case of casualties, like there are series of casualties that can happen in a call like this. Okay, let me just start with minor things like you come, look at say it's scheduled for 4, then you come on by 4 and you find no one. Or during the time that you are supposed to, as he's saying that it should not pass, we now find different people making different suggestions past what they are supposed to make. Like somebody is supposed to talk and he talks past his time. Like one question, you elaborate it and elaborate it to you. We have different casualties that can happen. What do you think our reaction should be? What do you think we should do to, urge, like, control these kind of things? Because we are very, very sure that minor things like that will go on. So what do you think we as moderators should do in cases like this?
McDonald, please let me answer that. So yeah, you call it casualties. There, I was even thinking you will ask what if the facilitator is not available. Every other thing is not a casualty in terms of once it is 4 o'clock, please start the class. Then don't wait and say, oh, let's wait and have 2 people. Even if you have one person in the group, start the class. That is a laid out instruction. You don't need to ask, should we start or should we not? Please, as moderator, you were there. Class supposed to start by 4. You were there by 3:50. By 4 exactly, class starts with the process. If you're doing introductions, whatever you're doing, you start the class. By latest 4:15, facilitator takes over, right? In terms of people talking more than, we should not have people talking more than they should, because like I told the facilitators, you were not here then, that most of the interactions they should have with the students should ask them to respond in chats. So we will have very, very few people talking. And then, like I said, at the end, we may ask only 2 or 1 students to talk, and that talk may not even be question, will be more or less a group appreciation, give a appreciation on behalf of the participants to the facilitators. So we have minimized the risk of having people talk too much. So the major casualty that may happen is maybe we come on board and the facilitator says, I cannot come on that day, or has a network glitch or issue, right? And then we have to find a way. So in that instance, of course, we will be communicating with the facilitator hours before the training, and so if it happens that that is the moment that the facilitator is no more available, we will have to look for an alternative. It's either one of us will take up, and because of course we've already made them submit their training materials, so training material is already on standby. So we will now have a standby facilitator that can take on their behalf, and of course we'll announce that we are representing so person because of issues. So that is the only major casualty I can think of. And of course, you, the moderator, should something beyond your control come up and you are no more available, we will also have to make sure that we have standby moderators that can take over. Should you not be in, maybe you have agreed, oh, today I'm coming, and then it is 10 minutes to class and you are not there, right? But of course, I will also encourage communication, please. The fact that you have promised, the fact that it is 5 minutes to time and something happens, please prioritize communication. Communicate with us. Tell the PO, this has come up. I am sorry, I'll not, rather than just leaving us stranded. So those are the major casualties I think can happen. Other than that, we've done this before. This is not our first rodeo. We've handled this training before, and we've been able to conquer most of the challenges. That is why you hear us talking about streaming, talking about meeting all, because in our first training we came and all students refused to mute their mics. Everybody was just talking, and it took us unawares. But in this time, we are ready, and we make sure that we are able to meet everybody at once. We're able to do something. So we've had that experience, and we are very sure that the casualties will be very, very minimal. But any casualty that will happen will come from human resources, because humans are the most unpredictable. And that is why I am saying you have to communicate. Should anything happen that you are not able to come, please communicate. We are also communicating with the facilitators, and we hope that should anything happen, we will be aware on time to create an alternative. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And also, should there be an issue, I think the I don't know how you call it, is this CO? I think he will be on standby so that we can be communicating with him through, or we can use him to communicate with the facilitator at the same time. You know, we now work in pari passu, three of us. The so that if
Yeah,
anything happen,